Hi, welcome to Copenhagen. Thanks for dropping in. Hope everybody is doing well. Today I am unbagging the third in a series of 6 diamond paintings from Onedaysaving.com that cost less than $4 each. So Onedaysaving.com contacted me a few weeks ago and asked if I would be interested in doing another review. And this time I decided to check out their section where they have diamond paintings for under $4. So I ended up ordering 6 and I tried to mix them up, and I've already unbagged 2 of them, and today it's going to be number 3. So these are the bags that I still have to do. Now, the choice of which one, the thing is they come in the bubble wrap envelope. They have a little sticker, but all that is a reference number for them. It doesn't mean anything to us. So I don't know what is inside each of these. Obviously I know what I ordered, so I have a little note of what has still to be unpacked, but I don't know which one is which. But when I did the initial unbagging, when I opened the package, I did notice that one of them is open at an end and it just has a piece of tape. So I think I'll do this one next. It's actually at the opposite end from the top. Normally it should be opened here, but for some reason this one's been cut at the bottom and then taped up. So I'm curious about that. Why did they do that? Did they forget something and cut it open and put something in and tape it? I don't know. So what I'll do is I'll remove the other 3, and they will be in future videos. So if you want to see what's in these, please subscribe, hit the notification button, and you will get a little message when I post new videos. Okay, so this one is going to be easy to open, just a matter of cutting the tape. And we'll find out which one this is. Now the tape, I thought it was stuck to the canvas, but it wasn't, so it should come out. Yep. So I can only guess that somebody forgot to put something in it, but maybe not. So have a look, and we've got the drills and the kit. So again, budget company. The budget companies tend not to use boxes. The kits come like this. They're sort of semi-rolled, semi-folded. They don't have a solid crease in them, but we'll talk about that in a bit. So we get the basic kit. This This is becoming a theme. Green tray, square of pink wax, pink pen. No multiplacer, no squidgy, no extras, just the basic kit. And as I've said before, it is all you need if you're new to diamond painting and this is your very first kit. You don't need anything else, so don't feel that you're missing anything. Again, yes, I am going to mention it because I'm always conscious that somebody may be watching a video for the very first time about diamond painting and they're looking for hints and tips and things to avoid, maybe things to make their life a bit more stress-free. And the only thing is that these trays, they have these angled sides. You do get other trays that have the angled sides as well. They look a bit different. They're usually white. They've got a little spout on them, but it's the angled sides that you have to be aware of. If you're diamond painting and you accidentally touch the side, it will flip over. So if you're diamond painting, be very conscious not to touch the side of the tray. As long as you don't do that, everything's fine. But I think it is an important thing to mention. Hopefully somebody who's totally new will think, oh yeah, okay, so don't touch that, and they won't be picking up drills off the glue, hopefully. So that's all that I wanted to mention, the tray. I do mention it a lot. So basic kit, nothing wrong with it, that's fine. Now we get to the drills, and the hardest part of this is finding the join. Normally it's at the side, yes this one is, so just a glue strip up the side, you just peel that back and you can take your drills out, and that's the noisiest part done. So we'll have a look at the drills. They come in a string of bags. Actually quite a lot of colours on this one. The bags are numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they keep going all the way up to 20, and then hopefully the next little bit starts at 21, which it did. 21 up to 24, so that means we've got 24 colours, and we'll check that with the key in a minute, but I just want to have a quick check of the drills. Get them back again. So having a look at the drills, they are round. Diamond painting drills normally come in either round or square. These ones are round, and all we're doing is checking the bags to make sure the drills are nice and loose, having a quick look at the drills to see that they are a uniform size, but we don't have small ones and big ones, but they look fine. No oil from the machinery inside the bags or anything like that. Everything looks absolutely fine. Just very quick scan. No problems at all. And I'll just have a look at the small string. And I'll do them all. So you can see nice and free moving. No static, I don't see any drills jumping about inside the bags, so nice drills. Now we come to the canvas and we find out what the picture is. So we have the key. Before I do that, 1 to 24, and already forgotten, if we go to the last bag, 24. So that's it, we've checked the drills, we've got them 1 to 24, we've got 1 to 24, done, nothing more to do. So we'll have a look at the actual picture, and this is it. And this one is called chicken, even although it's a cockerel, but it's chicken. We've got the key either side, so no problems checking the chicken. And we'll have a look at the canvas just to see how easy it is to read the symbols. They're bold. Just having a quick scan over it, looking for any misprint, double print, faded print, anything like that, but I don't see any problems at all. We have poured glue, we have the clear cover, so if I tilt it you can see the glue is nice and flat, shiny and sticky, so no problems with air bubbles or anything like that, so that's good. Item, diamond painting, number NH060, size 30 by 30. Now it is worth mentioning that this size 30 by 30 is the size of the whole canvas, including the borders, so the picture is actually smaller than 30 by 30. If I remember correctly, it's 3 centimeters each border, so this is actually a 24 by 24, but it would be better to measure it using a measuring tape just for any discrepancies, but I think it's a 24 by 24 once you take all the borders off. So if you're looking for a frame, You get a 30 by 30, it'll fit it if you want all this stuff at the sides, but you probably don't. If you want it to be a snug fit, it would be a 24 by 24. They do have the size on their website. If you go to any picture, if you're browsing the site, you see something you like, it will say whatever the size is. In this example, 30 by 30. But if you go to the actual page and you look at the thumbnails, they have thumbnails where they've got, like, the picture is on the wall behind a sofa type thing, just to show you where you could put it, what it's going to look like. If you go to the very last thumbnail, normally you will see a picture of this, the actual canvas, and they have little arrows that show you the size. They have arrows on the outside, so they'll have an arrow going up and it'll say 30 or 300, sometimes it'll be millimeters, 300 by 300 or 30 by 30. Then it'll have little lines coming up here and it'll tell you that size, and I'm pretty sure it's 24. So the actual printed area is 24 by 24. It's important to know that if you're thinking about framing it, so you don't buy a frame that's too big. So always something worth checking. Not all websites do that. A lot of websites won't tell you the actual size of the printed area. You can assume that the size they say is the printed area, but it is not always the case. But Onedaysaving, if you look at the thumbnail, it will actually tell you the size of the printed area as well as the size of the full canvas, and they give you a picture of the canvas, which I think is important, because then you get a much better idea of what to expect from your diamond painting. If you have a lot of fine detail, for example, this one has writing, these little squiggly lines, but you are not going to see that. But it gives a more realistic idea of what to expect. The original artwork, there is sort of faded writing on the picture. You won't see that in this, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, the main image that you want to see are the poppies, which are going to be absolutely fine, and the chicken, as they said. So to me, this looks absolutely fine. It's going to make a really nice picture. I know quite a few people for some reason put pictures of chickens in their kitchen, or they use them as an Easter thing, so they'll put them up at Easter time. I think this is a really nice one. I like the colours, I like the colour combination. It's quite bold, no real fine detail on it, apart from the writing that you aren't going to see anyway. It doesn't detract from the picture. The main thing is the cockerel and the poppies. I think it'll look absolutely fine. The canvas is a bit starchy, it feels a bit heavy, and because it's been folded up, you'll see you've got these waves, and you can see this edge is actually trying to curl back under. So the first thing that you really want to do is flatten it. What I would do is put some heavy books on top of it, leave it for a few days. When you take the books off, the canvas will be nice and flat. Some people put the canvas under the mattress for a few days. It does exactly the same thing. But I wouldn't recommend just using it as it is, because if you do that, you're still going to have these creases in it, and you will see it because the drills will be sitting at different angles when you get to these lines, and when you walk past you will tend to see a line and a line, which is really distracting. So you want it to be as flat as possible, but try and get the light off it. I think that's a really nice picture. Never seen this one before, and I really like the colours. I think they're really nice, they work well together. So that is it. Chicken from Onedaysaving.com. So that was chicken from Onedaysaving.com. A really nice little picture. I like it a lot. It's different. I haven't seen one quite like that style. I like the poppies in it, just draw your attention as well. Just nice colours and a nice light background. As I said, a lot of people seem to put this type of thing in their kitchen. Why, I don't know, but it seems to go somehow, especially at Easter time. So yeah, I mean 30 by 30, as I said, the actual size, the print area is more like 24 by 24 if you're thinking about getting a frame. I would always suggest when you get a diamond painting or order a diamond painting, wait until you've got the diamond painting before you go out and buy a frame, because it sort of varies. Some companies will give the sizes of the full canvas, and some companies it's the printed area. So don't assume that the size you see is the actual size of the printed area. It's better just to wait, and there can be slight discrepancies in the sizes. What they say it is and what actually is could be slightly different, and again it might make a difference when it comes to framing. So I would suggest that you wait until you get your diamond painting, then you can measure it, and then you're sure when you go to get a frame you're getting the right size. Again, budget friendly company, no box. Downside of that, you have to flatten your canvas. Not a huge deal because it is poured glue, which is really good, so you don't have any air bubbles or things to contend with, so that is really nice. Flatten it for a few days and you're ready to go. No problems at all. The drills look fine, nothing wrong with them. The bags are nice and big, so if you work from the bags, if you're a total beginner, you can work directly from the bags. Just cut the top off, then when you finish using the colour, fold the top and then stick it down with a piece of tape, and you can work back and forward like that, no problem. So nothing much else to say. Basic kit, it always is. I mean, it just always is. Basic kit, budget company, trying to cut costs, try to save you money, and that's how it goes. But that is all you need: a diamond painting pen, some pink wax, and a tray. That's it. You don't have to have anything else. There's nothing you can do, or nothing you can't do, I should say, with just that kit. So don't worry about that. Don't think that you're missing something. So yeah, that's it. Nothing else to add. It's a nice one, nice, small. Again, you finish them quicker when they're smaller, and if you're new, it helps because you feel as if you're progressing rather than starting on something really big and it takes weeks or months to finish. A smaller one like this, you can see the whole picture as you're working on it, and it's satisfying to see the picture build up, and then at the end of the day you looked at it and think, yeah, I made that. So yeah, it's a nice little kit. So the only other thing to add is I will put a direct link to this picture if you would like to see chicken up in the kitchen for Easter time or something like that, or do it as a gift for someone for Easter time. I'll put a direct link and it'll save you having to try and find it, because Onedaysaving is a pretty big site. They do diamond painting, cross stitch and paint by numbers, and they have a lot of different sections even in just the diamond painting. You can specifically aim for round drills or square drills. They have sections in different price ranges. These ones I decided just to see how good or bad the budget section of a budget company was. So far I have not been disappointed. All three so far have been poured glue, and the print has been fine, and the drills have been fine. So no disappointment at all so far. I've still got another 3 to go. As I said, if you want to see the rest, please subscribe, hit the notification button, and you'll get a little message when I post a new video. You will also get a message when I go live on YouTube, which I do randomly. I don't have a set day or time, it's just when I can fit it in. So if you're interested in catching me live and having a bit of a chat and seeing what I'm working on, please feel free. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and in the meantime, take care, be safe, and wash your hands.